Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who have not seen any of my videos, welcome to my channel. Um, Today's video was going to be on all of the fabulous Grammy fashion that occurred um last night on January 26th at the Staples Center. I don't want to dwell on this, so let's just dive right into my favorites. So I made a list of my best dress, my worst dress, and then some that I just don't have any words for. Um, let's get right in. So to start off, I'm going to start off with my best dress. So my first pick for best dress is one of the biggest A-list celebrities that attended last night's event, Ariana Grande in Giambattista Valli. Her dress was really pretty. Actually, it was a skirt and a crop top, which I thought was kind of cute. My only critique on it was that it reminded me of Dua Lipa's 2018 Brit's dress and Rihanna's 2015 Grammy dress. So I mean, just like a grayscaled version of that same dress. But apart from that, I thought it was a really pretty look. She looked amazing. I would have loved to see her accept an award in that dress because it would have been really pretty. But so next is Lizzo in Versace, and wow, she was in my top three looks of the evening. The all white outfit with a little fur, it was just gorgeous. She looked amazing, absolutely fabulous. I loved that dress. I also loved Chrissy Teigen's. She was wearing Yanina Couture, and it was, oh my god, it was beautiful. I don't I love the color of it, the whole structure of the dress, gorgeous. He's kind of controversial, and some people like his stuff, some people don't. Um, I have Billy Porter as one of my best dress of the evening, just because I thought that out of all of his red carpet looks that he's had over the past couple months, I think this was probably my favorite. It was elegant, it was chic, the color was nice, it was innovative, the hat was opened up and closed, which I thought was really cool. It was just a very way to bring technology into fashion, and I thought that was really cool. He was wearing Baja East. Next, I have Rosalia. She was wearing Alexander Wang, and she was in this leather getup. It was red, it was gorgeous, there was fringe on it. Gotta give that girl an A+ for commitment, because wearing leather all evening, oof, that's brave. I also really love Tyler the Creator's outfit. I'm not the biggest Tyler the Creator fan. I like some of his music. Um, Sometimes he can say things that are a little off-putting, but he does make some points sometimes. So, but his getup was really, it was very big bellhop energy is what I got from it, because he was wearing this. He had this little suitcase and he had this pink bellhop look. It was very cute. I thought it was, I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was an interesting, something different without being CeeLo Green ridiculousness. FK Twigs was wearing Ed Marler, and I think on her it looked absolutely gorgeous. I don't think many people can pull it off. If you were to tell me Rosalia was wearing that dress, I would have been put her on my worst dress. But I think because it was FK Twigs and she's a little funky, she likes to wear things that are a little crazier. I think that it worked really well for her. I think she got on my best dress for that. Orville Peck and Diplo. I loved what he wore. Diplo wore a basic version of it. I feel like he's been wearing that outfit a lot lately, but I loved the two of them having the silver and the black. It was a very nice contrast. That was super cute. Maggie Rogers was wearing vintage Chanel, and I loved it. I thought the whole aesthetic of her look was perfect. It fits in line exactly with who she is, what kind of music she makes. It looked gorgeous, super cute. I think the dress was from 2013, and I just thought it was adorable. She had this little purse with a water bottle in it, so I just loved that. It was just it was such a nice modern take on fashion. And then to wrap up my best dress list is Brittany Howard from Alabama Shakes, who just went solo. She performed, yeah, and she wore this kind of like kimono with matching pants, and I thought so with kimonos and like ruanas and stuff like that. I think you have to be careful with how you wear them because sometimes it can make you look larger than what you actually are, and nobody wants to do that. But I think how she wore it was gorgeous because she had like the way she styled it was she had like one hand in her pocket, so it was kind of draping a little bit open, and the other one was kind of closed. And I thought that that made it look very chic, and it didn't make her look bigger. So now we are going to move along to the worst dress. Unfortunately, one of my favorite artists landed on my worst dress list. Dua Lipa. I loved the concept of what she was wearing, but I didn't love the execution. I don't know if it was the pictures, if all of the pictures made it look like the skirt and the tank were two different materials. The skirt looked satin, but the tank didn't. It looked almost like it almost looked polyester. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna even beat around the bush, but I just wish it was all one piece. Her hair looked amazing. I thought the blonde is like this blonde black thing that she's got going on is gorgeous. And I thought that it was very like 90s. Like this gave me big like posh realness. But it just was, there was something about it, and I think it's maybe because it was two pieces, or if it was a little bit more haltered, then it might have been a little bit different. I think it just was like the length of the top is what kind of broke the aesthetic for me. She was wearing Alexander Wang. Another person who ended up on my worst dress list is Lil Nas X. He was in Versace, and I love the color. I love that he takes risks with his fashion. I think like what he wore to the, I believe it was the AMAs, and he was wearing like an all green look. I loved that. But I just feel like at this point I've seen that same outfit on him so many times in just different variations of colors that I wish he would have done something a little bit different, especially because this is the Grammys. He had a big chance of winning. Camila Cabello ended up on my worst dress list. She was wearing Versace, and my biggest complaint about her outfit, the color was nice, did not love the hair. But my biggest complaint is the outfit was like a high-low dress, and I don't really think that Camila has found what looks good on her yet. I've seen her in short dresses, I've seen her in long dresses, and they just never seem to really work. And so my thing is like, if you can make a high-low dress work, then work it. But she hasn't even figured out like which one of those dresses works for her. So until you figure out which one works for her, pick one. Gwen Stefani in Dolce & Gabbana. I'm tired of this look. I think she knows what looks good on her and she wears it. But this is a woman who's pushing 50 and is still wearing homecoming dresses to award shows, and I just am not feeling it. What she wore in her performance, miles better. Miles better. I don't love that whole short dress on her. I just think it's very juvenile. Lana Del Rey, who I think she said on the red carpet that she bought her dress at a mall. You can tell. It just was very basic. It had like a cute little fringe to it, which was nice, but the rest of it was like, she looked amazing at the 2018 Grammys when she had a little star headband on. She looked gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. She was serving me like Mother of the Bride, and from an Album of the Year nominee, I would have expected a little bit more. And to round up my worst dress list is John Legend. He was wearing Alexander McQueen, and I don't know what possessed him to wear this blazer that was like longer on one side and shorter on the other. It was like the Ava Max of blazers. It had a little pleat in it. It wasn't working for me. So last is my no words category. And really only one person made it on this list. I wouldn't say they're worst dressed, and I wouldn't say that they're best dressed. They're kind of just in that middle territory. So the one person that made that list for me was Billie Eilish. That Gucci getup that she was wearing, it was just very it's very her, which I'll give to her. It was just I feel like she's constantly wearing the same thing, and I get it. She doesn't like to wear anything tight, but I think there were different ways that she could have worn what she wore or something in that vein, and it'd be a little bit different too. So that was my thing with Billie. I think she could have done a little bit outside of the box than what she usually does. But yeah, so I think my top two for best dress would have to be Lizzo and Ariana. Would be the top two. So until then, I will talk to you guys later. Comment down below if you think that I missed anybody. Like this video and subscribe for more content. See you guys later. Stay positive.